Hey, what is up, everybody? I'm here to give you guys my WWE NXT live reactions for October 18th, 2017. And I'm not going to read the comments this time just because I don't feel like it. I don't usually get that much anyways. Well, it's the one time I choose not to read them, I'm going to get like 30 comments. And it's I don't really have like a break period to really read them because it's NXT is only like one commercial break. So I'm just not going to read them this time. But I want to get right into this. The reason I'm doing this is because I want to react to Sanity versus the Undisputed Era because I really want to see that match. But it's a match that's been building for a few months, so that's the reason I'm doing this. But they also have another triple threat match where the winner is going to get into that four-way match at NXT TakeOver Houston. It's going to be Ember Moon, Ruby Riott, and Sonya Deville. So now that I've kind of gotten into that stuff, let me start watching the episode. So yeah, I'm just going to get right into it. Right now it's just playing an advertisement because it's going to advertise. Well, I mean, this one makes sense. They're advertising something that's coming on Monday, so I'm fine with that. And it's going to show that WWE Then, Now, and Forever video, even though it was WWF and WWF. So it wasn't always WWE, so stop lying to me. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to this match. I'm stoked for this match. Yeah, I'm really looking for that six-man tag team match. That's going to be sick. And they've been slowly building to it, too. You know, you've had the Undisputed Era lay out Sanity multiple times. You had Adam Cole defeat Eric Young in his debut match. And you also had the Undisputed Era cost Nikki Cross a chance to compete in that Fatal 4-Way match at NXT TakeOver Houston. So, whatever it's going to be called. So, I'm looking forward to this match. Oh, it's kicking right off with that triple threat match. So I'm going to pick Ember Moon to win this match because she's like the one that's come the closest to defeat Asuka, and she's kind of like one of the top faces in NXT, and I don't see her losing this match. Because I don't see Ruby Riott winning this match, and I don't see Sonya Deville winning this match. I actually see Sonya Deville being in there just to eat the fall. But as of right now, the participants in this match are Kairi Sane, who won the Mae Young Classics, and Peyton Royce, who defeated Nikki Cross and Liv Morgan in a triple threat match in the previous episode to qualify for this match. And this is the first. I think this was like the. I think this is the first match that Ember Moon has had since NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 3 when she failed to defeat Asuka for the NXT Women's Championship.
Well, no stranger to the NXT Women's Championship picture. Ember Moon and Asuka engaged in a titanic struggle for the NXT Women's title at TakeOver Brooklyn 3. In the end, Asuka remained undefeated, but boy, a lot of respect between those two gladiators, and I know Ember Moon would love to finally become NXT Women's Champion.
Well, of course she is. You know, Moon had to be disappointed coming up short in both of those title opportunities. But believe me, being a champion It's nearly as much about the matches you lose as the matches you win.
And in losing, Ember Moon's stock actually rose, Percy. One of the best performances of her burgeoning career.
Oh, that was the best performance I've seen Ember Moon. But keep in mind, she is not going to let this opportunity slip away.
I think this is going to be actually a very good match, though. You have some great talent in this match.
Well, Ruby Riott would love to put her name in that fatal four-way match. Unconventional, very unorthodox, and yet very successful. Even in a tag team that, well, she didn't really have any part of it. Nikki Cross, neither.
Absolutely. Doesn't really care to have too many friends. She embraces weird, is what she says. It's just unconventional.
So again, Nigel, take us through the triple threat rules.
Well, really, triple threat rules are relatively simple. No
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this matchup. I kind of can't wait to see it. I mean, you know, Ruby Riott, it's starting to kind of grow on me as a talent. Ooh, look, I like this. Ooh, I like this. You know, ooh.
Sonya Deville known for her sharp
Ooh.
striking, but there's an Okada roll by. Ember Moon looking for the element of surprise.
I did kind of like what Sonya Deville did because I don't think Sonya Deville, she just wants to kick the shit out of you. She has absolutely no interest in locking up with the NXT woman. So
Before being leveled by the lariat of Deville, Deville back press hooks a leg. Only gets a 2 count.
Well, that's Deville's strength, isn't it? She clearly is the best striker and the best submissioner out of these three.
Submission artist, mixed martial arts background.
Oh.
The arm drag executed by Ruby Riott. Roundhouse kick, and beautiful roundhouse kicks to the foundation of Sonya Deville.
Oh, nice drop kick.
That single drop kick as Ruby Riott goes for the cover. Back press. Riott looking to advance.
But yeah, I think the thing, like I said about Ruby Riott, is Ruby Riott has to get a new finisher. That finisher she has isn't very good. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, and Ember Moon lands right on her feet. I remember Ember Moon and Ruby Riott, when Ember Moon was going on that road to redemption to go after Asuka's undefeated streak. I remember Ruby Riott and Ember Moon had a very good match together in NXT.
Sonya Deville would love to make that transition as well as successful, but Ruby Riott squaring off now. Oh, and both of them with the read on Sonya Deville, keeping her on the outside, so it becomes a traditional one-on-one matchup.
Moon and Riott competed before, right before Moon's last title opportunity against Asuka.
See, I even kind of like how Nigel McGuinness, who's doing commentary for the show, nice crossbody springboard. But like I talked about, I like how Nigel McGuinness is even putting up the past. They don't forget about that type of stuff that Ember Moon had faced off. Oh, I like that spot. The drop kick to Sonya Deville into the DDT.
Another thing Deville's never had to deal with in MMA is facing two opponents at the same time.
You're right, never a triple threat match like we're seeing here in NXT for a opportunity to fill one of the two remaining spots in the fatal four-way. At NXT TakeOver Houston, will it be Sonya Deville, Ember Moon, or Ruby Riott?
Good match so far.
What is TLC? Let's break it down. T, table, flat wood top, fold out legs.
But yeah, I'm enjoying this matchup so far. You know how far behind I kind of am in NXT. I mean, I'm getting closer. I'm at least at the TLC ad. Before I was at like the Hell in a Cell ad. So.
Put them all together, and you get one hard-hitting hell of a match. WWE TLC.
Oh, this is something else I also want for Christmas. I want to get the NXT like complete book. So.
You could be looking for future Hall of Famers to be there tonight.
How impressive and how exciting the future of WWE is.
NXT redefined the sports entertainment landscape.
The future is now. NXT, the future is now. Available now online or wherever books are sold.
Ooh, nice gut wrench suplex.
Sonya Deville Moon, this triple threat match to fill one of the 2 remaining vacancies in the Fatal 4-Way to determine a new NXT Women's Champion and take over Houston. And Sonya Deville throwing Ruby Riott and Ember Moon around the ring.
I like the way that Sonya Deville is like built. You have like a ton of different styles in this matchup. You're gonna have like the Ruby Riott, who's kind of like the crazy high flying chick person. You have Ember Moon, who's like the technical high flying wrestler, and then you have Sonya Deville, who's just the UFC wrestler, the UFC MMA background person. So, I was kind of weak.
It was evaded by Ember Moon, who dispatches Ruby Riott to the outside.
Smart move.
Covered by Moon for a 2 count. We talk about the striking and submission proficiency of Sonya Deville. What's Ember Moon's greatest attribute?
Well, it's clear, isn't
I like
it?
this match so far, though.
That's got her to the game and got her so close to becoming NXT Women's Champion.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Springboard.
Oh my gosh! She could have just broke her in half. That was a sick spear.
To save the day for her chances.
That,
wow.
Absolutely devastating. Ember Moon smartly rolling to the outside. I think she's done.
She has to recover and try to regain her breath after that
Ooh.
spear. Running forearm from Deville on Riott. Now Riott following Deville.
I kind of like that they're doing these triple threat matches. It makes the title feel important.
By Sonya Deville now showcasing her striking.
Well, those fists are absolutely devastating.
Uppercuts to the abdomen, really slowing Ruby Riott down.
Oh, and Ruby Riott, low bridges Sonya Deville with that middle rope as she goes through to the outside.
Or should she try and conserve her energy here? Or try and push that advantage?
You know that
Oh,
Ruby Riott through the ladder.
Time to push it.
Oh my gosh.
She runs right in the forearm of Sonya Deville, and that impact, the momentum of the speed of Riott actually hurt her even more.
May have been a mistake, but somehow Ember Moon is back.
Ooh.
Maybe not for long as again Deville, that rib cage of Moon crashing into the apron. So Sonya Deville, the superior athlete.
Oh my gosh. She just caught her with a drop kick right off the apron.
Took Sonya Deville out of mid-air.
And just like that, it's anybody's matchup in this triple threat contest. One more look at that drop kick from Ember Moon. And Ruby
Riott.
top block.
Oh. Nice plancha.
What a move by Riott, who may have hurt her right leg.
Looks like when she landed that. Is that her right leg? That's her right ankle. Oh, she needs to hide that.
Oh, no.
She needs to hide that because if Deville sees that.
She went for broke, and, well, she could have maybe broken something, but she's on her feet.
That's what it takes.
Potential injury be damned, Percy. You're right. You got to suck it up.
That's what it takes in a match of this magnitude with so much.
Oh, that's a finisher. Oh, but you can't capitalize because her leg is hurt.
And it was instant. She wasn't thinking. You can't blame her, though. This is deep in the match.
And it may get her the desired results, although you see Sonya Deville in the background.
Oh, she saw it. Went straight for that ankle.
Ooh, ankle lock.
Injured right leg, and there's the ankle lock by Deville. Very smart strategy on Deville, going for the wounded wheel of Ruby Riott.
I did call like something like this would happen, where someone would go after that ankle. Oh.
Drops down, adds more pressure, makes it even more difficult for Riott to get away from this.
More leverage being applied by Sonya Deville. Well, Deville.
Doesn't matter, there's no disqualifications.
No disqualification, no count out, so that.
Yep, so no rope breaks.
Instinct on the part of Ruby Riott.
Yeah, but now Ruby Riott. But now
She's got to get out of the ring. She's got to get away from Deville.
Ooh.
And again, Sonya Deville cruelly applying that ankle lock on Ruby Riott. Her injured right leg of Riott. She is going to be forced to tap.
The torque on the ankle and the cruciate ligaments.
Oh, but wait a minute, Ember Moon in the top turnbuckle.
Deville can't see it.
The opportunistic move.
Oh my gosh! The eclipse. That was a really good match. I'm giving that match. I'm gonna give that match 3.5 stars. That was a really good match. And that match gets it up. They really made that Fatal 4-Way match for the NXT Women's Championship match important. They worked a really good match, and they made it all three women really wanted to win the match. This gets it up.
Early on, how she survived this. Looking for the crossbody, but that double leg driver. And if Riot hadn't saved her, I think that would have been the end of the match. Here, though, this was a big turning point. Look at when she lands that ankle slamming into the grate. Damage done. And unfortunately, she couldn't hide it enough because in the ring, she went for that Pele kick again. More damage done to that ankle. And look in the back of the screen there. She got the ankle lock, but was totally unaware, out of nowhere. The Eclipse Moon thought about trying to pin there, but instead found Riot and got the boot down. NXT's Resident Warriors picks up the victory and takes her place against Kairi Sane and Peyton Royce in the Fatal 4-Way for the NXT Women's Championship.
But let's not forget about the huge 6-man tag team match coming up later tonight.
I'm stacked for this match. We still have to come Sanity versus the Undisputed Era.
And speaking of
What's this?
Undisputed Era, our Performance Center security cameras caught an interesting interaction involving the trio earlier this week. As Roderick Strong was leaving the PC,
It's interesting.
Dan O'Reilly approached Roddy in what looked to be a pretty friendly encounter. Would you agree, Nigel?
Well, it's tough to argue, Percy, but as you can see, Roderick Strong didn't seem to fully accept the gesture from Adam Cole, Bobby Fish, and Kyle O'Reilly. It's difficult to tell what exactly the motivations were here, but it looks as if there could be some interesting implications to come for the continued encounters between Roderick Strong and
I like how they're kind of slowly making it look like that Roderick Strong's a part of this group.
Who's had his own issues with the Undisputed Era is the NXT champion himself. Since capturing the title, Drew McIntyre has been dealing with challenges from all sides. Later tonight, the Scottish Brute will sit down for an exclusive interview to address his experiences thus far as NXT champion. But coming up, the Bella Coast Brawler himself will be in action. Master Black arrives for battle at Full Sail when NXT returns next.
Welcome back. Tonight, NXT is presented by Mattel's all-new NXT action figures, available exclusively at Target. Right now, our broadcast colleague Christy St. Cloud is standing by with NXT's authority figure, General Manager William Regal.
Mr. Regal, with 2 qualifiers in the books, how will we determine the 4th contender for the vacated NXT Women's Championship?
Well, as we saw tonight, Ember Moon has qualified to be the 3rd contestant in the Fatal 4-Way at NXT TakeOver Houston. And so next week on this show,
It's Regal! That's a really great and eggplant. Love that collar on you, real schmick. Second of all, look, I know what you're going to say. You're just about to announce our half of the iconic duo, the NXT's breakout star of the year. Really, Kate? You're just about to insert me into that last qualifying match? Hey?
actually, you will be in that match. But to give everybody a chance, for all the ladies that haven't competed so far, next week on this show, we'll have a battle royal. And the winner of that match will be the 4th contestant in the Fatal 4-Way for the NXT Women's Championship at TakeOver Houston.
Oh,
You get pissed.
how could you? But you come up with a plan. Come on.
That was great. I loved it. That gets enough. Sets up to next week.
The Battle Royal
Will
this week
Mendoza.
determine the final participant in the NXT Women's
Who's he
Championship
facing?
Fatal 4-Way at TakeOver Houston.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. This is reserved for
Córdoba, Veracruz, Mexico, weighing in 190 pounds, Raul Mendoza.
Raul Mendoza, Mexican veteran, 11 years.
So who's Raul Mendoza facing? Oh, Aleister Black.
In the inaugural cruiserweight classic was found by Brian Kendrick in the opening round, but looking to make a name for himself here in NXT, although he is in tough history.
Talking to Raul Mendoza earlier, he realized that he's got to do something significant. He's got to start racking up some wins in order to keep himself relevant here at NXT.
Aleister Black's winning. He's undefeated. They're not going to end the streak. And they're not going to have Raul Mendoza do it. So, well, I can't wait to see that grand entrance. I love his entrance. Aleister Black, I think, is a style in the making. There's main event potential, and he's just such a unique character. You can do a lot with him.
Weighing in at 205 pounds, Aleister Black.
I think next year, he should be the NXT champion. What should happen is what I would do is I would have a heel, maybe like have the Undisputed Era go on this like unstoppable run. And then by NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 4, Aleister Black comes out, kicks Adam Cole's head off, and then and you slowly build him become an NXT champion. At NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 4, you put that NXT championship on Aleister Black. Or what you could do, because I think he's main roster ready right now. I don't think he needs to be in NXT anymore. You bring him right up from NXT in the Royal Rumble and have him kick somebody's head off.
What does Raul Mendoza have to do to become the first man to defeat Aleister Black in NXT?
Take out Black's strength. His kicks. Take him down.
Oh, the Velveteen Dream. Come on, go away.
Well, that's Aleister Black's best. The Velveteen Dream is attempting to put on.
That's a mistake.
Remember, Velveteen Dream.
What is he trying to accomplish?
Will acknowledge him and say his name, and Mendoza taking advantage of the opportunity here. Oh, Black lands on his feet now with the waistlock, standing switch by Mendoza. Beautiful knee by Mendoza, taking it to the striker. And the luchador Mendoza.
Oh, nice.
What do you call that, Moro?
I call that spectacular.
Yeah, so they're trying to make it show that the Velveteen Dream is in Aleister Black's head because he knocked him off his game.
This will probably be just as spectacular.
Springboard.
Oh my gosh, that was nice.
And what a start for Raul Mendoza. And Velveteen Dream wearing the vest of Aleister Black, but Black has to focus on Mendoza right now, who has done a tremendous job in the early goal.
Well, Mendoza, you fucked up.
There, a cavalcade of kicks.
Oh.
Beautiful sweep by Aleister Black. What a punishing knee strike. He is angry.
Things don't look good for Mendoza right now. He had that advantage earlier, but Black has turned this around, and strongly so. This is his strength, those strikes, time and time again.
Wow, the agility of Aleister Black with that quebrada on Raul Mendoza.
And here comes Black Mass.
Out of the luchador's playbook.
Could this be?
Oh! Black Mass and fade to Black for Mendoza.
Your winner, Aleister Black.
I'll give that 3 stars. It was a good match.
Once again utilizes the brutal Black Mass to bring about the end for his opponent.
Let's take a look. Velveteen Dream came out here trying to
I'll give that like a
distract
thumbs in the middle,
and
slightly
get
pointed
back
up,
to
because the match was
acknowledge it.
good. I just didn't really care for the stuff with the Velveteen Dream. And I don't care for the Velveteen Dream versus Aleister Black. I just
Here
don't.
with a beautiful, beautiful senton.
Although when the Velveteen Dream and Aleister Black get in the ring with each other, that will be a really good match, I think.
He would try for this. Moonsault off the middle would land. And he would remain focused and not acknowledge Dream on the outside. And then the spinning heel kick got all of it. Mendoza was out. But as I said, refuses to acknowledge Velveteen Dream.
So someone's going to tell me that Aleister Black will finally acknowledge the Velveteen Dream, because the Velveteen Dream will like attack him from behind or something. And it will lead to a match at like a future episode of NXT. I don't know sure
Did
when.
Aleister Black just acknowledge the Velveteen Dream?
Well, if he did, Morrow, maybe that's not the type of attention that he wants.
Well, coming up, the focus of everyone's attention will be on our main event. After capturing the NXT Tag Team Championship.
So yeah, still to come, we got Sanity versus the Undisputed Era in the main event.
By the surprise arrival of the Undisputed Era. But tonight, Sanity is out for revenge in 6-man tag team action.
Plus, Cassius Ohno has been on a roll.
Well, Cassius Ohno's having a match up next. Badass Ohno.
When he does battle later tonight on NXT. But up next, there you see him.
We're going to have, I forgot about this actually too, we're going to have an exclusive interview with Drew McIntyre. Maybe going to set up some stuff with Drew McIntyre when it comes down to like the Undisputed Era. Maybe he'll talk about too what it's like for him to be the NXT champion, stuff like that.
With Drew McIntyre takes place after the break.
For Angelica Frey, getting diagnosed with breast cancer was never part of the plan. As a mother of 3, it was always important for Angelica to be strong for her boys. Breast cancer didn't change that. If anything, it made her even stronger. While still
Not talking
undergoing
about this.
chemo, she joined a group of breast cancer survivors who focus on living life to the fullest. A sisterhood that supports each other through the day-to-day challenges of breast cancer. She also rallied city leaders to show their commitment to the cause. She became, and still is, an advocate for younger women affected by breast cancer, being there for people in need and helping others whenever she can. Angelica is more than pink, and she does it with flair. Woo!
If we all do something small, together we achieve something big.
Be strong, act bold, always believe. Go to bemorethanpink.org.
Welcome back to NXT, coming to you on a beautiful night here in Orlando, Florida. Well, throughout October, WWE superstars will be channeling the spirit of the Ultimate Warrior and wearing Unleash Your Warrior t-shirts in support of Susan G. Komen. Be strong, act bold, and always believe. Purchase your Warrior gear today at WWEshop.com and help put an end to breast cancer. Well, as promised, our broadcast colleague Christy St. Cloud is standing by with an exclusive sit-down interview with the reigning NXT champion, Drew McIntyre.
Thanks, guys. That's right. I'm here with the NXT champion, Drew McIntyre. Drew, first of all, I know it's been a long journey for you to this title, so congratulations to you.
Thank you very much.
You've already successfully defended it one time, and there has been a lot going on at NXT since you scored this championship at TakeOver Brooklyn. So talk to us about the journey to the title for you.
Well, I think a lot going on might be a bit of an understatement. Everything's been going on, and that's what I expected when I became NXT champion. It feels weird saying it out loud. I'm NXT champion.
Yeah, you're the champ, Drew. You're the champ.
This was, when I say this was my dream, I mean I had this dream. I'm not just saying that because that's what people say when they achieve something that they really hope to achieve. a few years ago, I thought to myself, the end goal is NXT Championship. How am I going to get there? I set a lot of short-term goals. You know, I worked my butt off. I was non-stop. I was never home, never seen my wife. And, you know, I sit here now feeling pretty good.
Well, it hasn't been easy for you, though, has it?
Well, no. If we take it back a second, you know, I came over here, you know, following the dream. I was signed at 21, and you know, things didn't exactly pan out the way I'd hoped they'd pan out. And you know, I was released from my dream job, and you know, that was a hard pill to swallow, because this is all I was ever going to do, was be part of WWE. And when I wasn't part of WWE anymore, I had to take a moment. I remember I was sitting by myself. My girlfriend, who's now my wife, was at work, so I was by myself in the apartment we just moved into that week, thinking, you know, what am I going to do? How am I going to tell everybody? I had to call my dad on the phone and explain to him that I was no longer going to be working with WWE anymore, and he couldn't comprehend it, because this is the only job I've ever had. You know, I didn't have any part-time jobs working in, you know, restaurants or kitchens or anything. I was always doing this and nothing else, and he couldn't understand. What are you going to do? Are you going to be okay? I know how worried he was. And like I said, the missus and I just moved into our first ever place together 4 days prior to that. And I mean that 4 actual days. She was coming home, and I knew that I had to tell her. And she, I remember, took both my hands, like, looked me right in the eye and said, "Are we going to be okay?" Nah. It changed something in me. You know, I think somewhere along the line, I think I lost myself and lost who I was. And I guess the fire went out, because she told me later on there was something different about you. There was something in your eyes that day. And I don't know what it was, if the fire went out or the fire was dormant, but it came back that day, and I told her things are going to be just fine. Like, I don't do anything else. I don't know anything else. This is the job I know. I'm going to make something happen. And I worked myself to the bone. Like, she put up with so much, was so supportive. And together, you know, we built something very successful. When the time was right, I got to fulfill that long-term goal. I came back here 4 months later. I'm the champ.
Wow, it's such an incredibly touching story, Drew. And I think part of what you want to do here is to inspire people. Is that right?
100%. Not just in this profession, just anyone around the world, you know, who has a really big dream. It doesn't matter if you're at the start of your career or if you're, you know, somewhere you don't want to be and you're working hard to get. Oh, hey. Hey.
Hey, I'm going to be taking over the interview from here. Okay.
Hi, please have a seat.
You know, I've been watching this interview on my phone, and as I was watching, I noticed that you and Andrade Cien Almas have a lot in common.
So we do.
Yes, because he too was on a downward slope, you know, and he got a second chance. I was his second chance. I mean, you needed to get fired and fall flat on your face, but you're the champion now. But with that, you have a big target on your back. There's going to be a lot of people coming for that title shot. No threat bigger than Andrade Cien Almas. And I wonder, why is it that you've been avoiding Andrade? I mean, do you really think that makes you a credible champion?
All right, I see what you're trying to do, and you're very good at it, but this isn't my first day on the job. You know, I've had my hands full in case you've not been watching what's been on recently, and if you didn't hear what I had to say, I'll tell you again. I will fight anyone, anywhere, anytime. If he actually wants a shot, maybe take yourself to William Regal and have a word with him. We can set up a little title match.
Oh, please. Listen, we both know that when it comes to Mr. Regal, the champion has the most pull with him. So if you really wanted that match, it'd be both.
Okay, here's the deal. I will fight anyone, anywhere, anytime. I admire your drive. I admire your ambition trying to make things happen. But if Andrade seriously wants a match, how about this? Maybe go have a word with him. Tell him instead of sending just his business partner, maybe he comes with you next time. He looks me in the eye himself and he tells me he actually wants the match. Then we'll talk about it. Cool. It's okay.
Oh, Drew McIntyre. NXT
That was very good. Very good interview. Very good. I'm disappointed that setting up to a NXT title match with Andrade Cien Almas, but I'm guessing this is just going to be a filler feud because I think the long goal the long-term goal is to get to Adam Cole versus Drew McIntyre, which I think will happen. All right, but right now, Cassius Ohno is about to have a match. I don't know who he's wrestling, though, but...
Ohno looking to follow up on recent successes against Fabian Eichner, and after settling his issues with Hideo Itami, hopes to get a potential title opportunity for the NXT Championship some point in the future.
Who's he facing? He's Cesar Bononi.
The physically imposing Brazilian Cesar Bononi. He's been known to pull off an upset here in NXT. Holds a win over Andrade Cien Almas, and Cassius Ohno has to be supremely focused on a man who's bigger than he is.
Cassius better be on his A game because he can't sleep on Cesar Bononi.
Cassius Ohno probably will win. They want to probably build him up. I don't know what they'll build him up for, but they'll build him up for something. But I didn't say the Drew McIntyre exclusive interview gets an up.
He's in fantastic shape as well, down to about 6 or 7% body fat.
And Bononi immediately going on the attack on Cassius Ohno, taking an advantage early. Oh, but then Ohno returns fire with these knife-edge chops. Oh, what a drop kick by the agile Brazilian. He's 6'6".
These are like two big dudes going at it. I don't mind these type matches. I kind of like how the Full Sail crowd doesn't get as rowdy anymore, because it used to get kind of annoying that they used to chant for everything. So I'm glad they don't chant for like every little thing anymore. So, but I don't know what I would rather have, an interactive crowd like Full Sail, a nice like respectable crowd like the crowds in New Japan Pro Wrestling. I don't know if I'd like to have like the crowd that doesn't make any noise because they don't care, a crowd that just boycotts matches. Oh, nice drop kick right there.
Jumbo jet drop kick from Bononi, and he is really taking it to Cassius Ohno, but again on the outside has to roll Ohno back into the ring.
With what you said, Morrow, is he going to try for a submission attempt though?
Going for the cover like he should to get the two.
He has that Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu background, but we haven't seen him employ it yet early in this match. And that could be strategy. He might think he needs to wear Ohno down before attempting submission.
Like high impact offense like this.
Nice suplex.
Floats over for the cover side, press up the leg. And a count of two also, but only look for that choke slam and the gut wrench power bomb. But you're right, the BJJ is still at play.
You know, I kind of wish they would do something with Cesar Bononi, because you could do something with him if you really wanted to. Not so what you could do with him, but you could do something. He's a nice dude. I remember I do remember he did score an upset victory over Andrade Cien Almas, because that was when Almas wasn't focused on wrestling. He would rather go out and pody.
Ohno runs right into the boot, the big boot of Bononi. Bononi's on the apron. Oh no! And just full force on that big boot.
Poetic justice, isn't it, for that earlier drop kick?
Oh, the wrecking ball drop kick.
This kind of killed the crowd, though, if I'm going to admit.
Again, we talk about Ohno's pedigree and how many hours he still watches tape. Sports Entertainment trying to utilize as many different styles, whatever weapons it will take to get him closer to an opportunity at the NXT Championship, including that rolling elbow to the back of Bononi's head.
He's out.
The rolling elbow spells 1, 2, 3 victory for Ohno.
Down. That match was just there. Nothing. It was pointless. You give it a down. The match itself gets 2 stars. It was fine, but this gets a down.
And he continues to roll. The momentum continues to pick up for him.
Yeah, Cassius Ohno is one of those you need to watch out for. I'm anxious to see what he's capable of doing.
Cassius Ohno just really hasn't had that good of a return. Like,
ultimately,
Like I talked about before, like he just hasn't. Like it's just
another victory to his
he's just there. Like I don't know.
And coming up, it's main event time.
All right, but it's time for the main event. This is the match I'm looking forward to the most.
We'll find out when we come back next on NXT.
Find what fits you at WWEshop.com.
Welcome back to NXT.
Okay, so next week on NXT, we're gonna have Johnny Gargano versus Fabian Aichner. That'll be a pretty good match. That actually will be a pretty good match. Well, that's in 2 weeks actually. In 2 weeks. And next week we're gonna have a battle royal, where the winner's gonna get the final spot, the NXT champion. Well, sorry, next episode. So probably no, I probably won't do a live reactions to the next episode. For the episode for the 2 weeks episode with the Gargano Fabian Aichner match, that depends on what else is going to be on that show. All right, so now I'm going to pick a winner for this match. It's kind of tough for me to pick because I really wouldn't complain if either team went over. Because you're trying to establish the Undisputed Era as like an unstoppable faction, I'm going to say that they win. All right, but it hasn't shown them all night. Throughout this whole episode, we've had Percy Watson, Mauro Ranallo, and Nigel McGuinness on commentary for this show.
You know how they get down. You know all about Adam Cole. But I tell you what, to get in the ring with Danny, that can never go better.
Well, really, to be perfectly honest, Percy, yes, sanity here. I don't know if they have the advantage. I think the element of surprise was taken by the Undisputed Era.
Sanity, the current NXT Tag Team Champions. But Nigel, it's about pride and it's about revenge for Sanity.
All right, I'm really looking forward to this match. Sanity has a very good entrance too. I love their entrance.
They are the NXT Tag Team Champions, Sanity.
Led by Eric Young, Killian Dane, Alexander Wolf, and of course Nikki Cross all comprise Sanity. And remember, Eric Young told Adam Cole he was going to take him to the edge of Sanity. What a matchup they had.
What a matchup that was, but let's not forget that Undisputed Era kind of got a one-up on Sanity when essentially they cost Nikki Cross the opportunity to be in that fatal four-way.
Well, they're playing all kinds of mind games, but now it gets physical.
I'm really looking forward to this match.
Six-man tag team action.
Somebody else, like it's going to be a fantastic match. I think, really good.
This rivalry has been percolating. It reaches a boiling point here tonight.
Agreed. In a matter of seconds, it's about to get real.
Gargantuan Killian Dane
There's the destabilizing force, the Undisputed Era storming NXT.
All right, so who's going to start off this matchup?
And Undisputed.
On the win and loss books, it does clearly say Adam Cole has a victory over Eric Young. Does that get into Young's head?
All right, so
Going to be
Alexander Wolf and Bobby Fish are starting off this matchup.
Finch and O'Reilly.
You know, I used to kind of think that Alexander Wolf wasn't very good, but during that match at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 2, when he was in there against the Authors of Pain, he really showed some good wrestling ability in that match. He just isn't a very good promo, but he's, you know, the whole point of NXT is he's learning, so.
Great striking ability from Finch. Submissions as well.
Great job by Fish to attack the legs of
Ooh,
Alexander Wolf and the Michael Wolf.
I like this. Oh, nice right hand. Like, I like both teams, too. I like Sanity. I think they're a nice, chaotic faction. And I like the Undisputed Era. I think you got some really nice future talent in that match.
I thought Wolf had one of his best matches at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 3 when Sanity became NXT Tag Team Champions. And the tag was made. In comes
Ooh.
Kyle O'Reilly. And he is welcomed with a big body.
Oh, that was...
That's unusual for Kyle O'Reilly to not be that observant to walk into something like that.
Tag is made. Eric Young, now the legal man, drops the hold by Wolf and big elbow drop.
You know, another good thing about Sanity is Eric Young aligning himself with these guys is he can kind of teach these guys kind of what it's like to be on in the big leagues. Well, yes, Eric Young hasn't been in the WWE side of things, but he's been in the big time before. I mean, he was in TNA doing pretty much since the beginning, so he knows what it's like to compete in front of the big crowds and stuff. Because TNA, I mean, that wasn't like always that wasn't. I mean, even though it's in a bad state now, it wasn't always like that. Ooh, this is nice. Oh my gosh, that was sick.
Great start from Sanity. Frequent tags in and out. That's perhaps a mistake for Fish.
Ooh.
Young uncorks a right hand on Finch. Roundhouse kick. A brush and a knee strike from O'Reilly.
Oh, well, was it a mistake? Perhaps not. Gave O'Reilly the opportunity to take the advantage.
Had the privilege of calling Kyle O'Reilly's early matches in our native British Columbia, always possessed the it factor, and now finds himself as part of Undisputed Era here at NXT, along with his longtime partner Bobby Fish.
These guys have traveled together. They know each other intimately.
Cover, crossface. Young kicks out.
So it's their ethic. It's their worldview. They call themselves Undisputed because they feel they've earned that moniker.
Well, they've earned the wrath of Sanity is what they've earned here in NXT.
Ooh. Ooh, nice kick to the back of the head by Bobby Fish.
Head by Bobby Finch. Undisputed
It's a good match so far.
Sanity in peril.
Be next, be NXT, be different, be weird, be huggers, be fireflies, be mohawks, be beards, like no one, like nothing, like whatever, like this, like Asuka, like Charlotte, like Becky, like Bliss. No tap outs, no count outs, no 3 counts, no frames, no stop it, nostalgia, no now with no then. One shot in, 1 million, one verse song, 1 team, 1 fan, 1 battle, 1 demon, 1 king. Be hated, be vacant, be R-A-Y. Like Jimmy, like Jay, like even this guy. Be heard, be seen, like dark, like Dean. No guts, no words, 1 shot, 1 story. Be cute, right now, no time, 1 blood. Be like no one. Available now.
All right, so now Adam Cole and Eric Young are the legal men in the matchup. And they're just destroying Eric Young right now.
You mentioned before, Nigel, the singles match between TY and Adam Cole. If it bothered Eric Young, of course it does. This is a man who prides himself on control, and he pretty much had none toward the end of that match.
He's a long way from his corner right now.
Young desperately trying to get up to a vertical base. The veteran Cole.
Well done.
Able to keep him in enemy territory. And the tag's made, and in comes Kyle O'Reilly. Well,
This is what I like in tag team matches. There's good psychology. I mean, watching some of the, I've always been like a huge fan of tag team wrestling, but I think like NXT just gets tag team wrestling done perfectly. I love that kick combo that Fish and O'Reilly hit together. That was cool.
What's Fish going to do? Bring him over to his own corner. It's simple, boys, but it works. Tag, keep him there.
Here comes Adam Cole and the Undisputed Era
Ooh.
to send a message not only to the NXT matchmakers, but here to Sanity that they want to rule the rules. They want all the championships in NXT.
Cole needs to up the tempo a little bit here. He's having some.
So I see that I think Killian Dane, when it comes to Sandy, is going to be like a hot tag guy because they didn't really have him do a lot. Because I don't even think he's been in he's been tagged into the match yet.
Eric Young sequestered in the wrong corner.
Knee after knee, no way to protect himself.
Oh, nice double suplex.
O'Reilly and Fish. O'Reilly with the cover, and Young.
Like I'm actually I think of the Undisputed Era. I see potential in all of them. Like the thing in NXT is I see potential in all these guys. Obviously, I see potential in Sanity. I think they're going to be a good tag team of the main roster. Just the problem is I don't like to think about this, but I just fear for some of these talent when they go up to the main roster, like Sanity. I don't think the WWE is going to get, like the main roster creative, is going to get how to use Sanity all that well. Oh my God. But like Aleister Black, I think will be, it's pretty hard to mess up Aleister Black. But I don't know. They found a ways to mess up Shinsuke Nakamura and Asuka, so.
It may not have been smart.
We have to wait and see.
Words, because now Eric Young is mere feet from the Beast of Belfast.
It's a Killian Dane.
And O'Reilly again snatches Young. Oh, but
Oh.
Young kicks O'Reilly off. Is this the opportunity? The window of opportunity? Oh.
Ah.
The Bobby Fish stops Young from making the much-needed tag to Killian Dane.
Eric Young is inches away.
Well done, Bobby Fish, but maybe that's not enough.
Oh, now Killian Dane's got the hot tag on Bobby Fish.
And he's running over Undisputed Era.
Oh, my word. And he is fresh.
Ooh, nice
And I mean body.
high cross body. Oh my gosh, he just hit a senton at the same time.
Dane just blasts O'Reilly into the corner. Oh, and he buries Fish in the corner. Buries O'Reilly in the opposite corner. Oh. Fish with a back elbow. Will that stop Dane's momentum? Nope. O'Reilly. Fireman's carry Fish.
Oh, this is nice.
My Lord, what strength.
Oh, that was cool.
Samoa drop, follow-away slam combo by Killian Dane.
Too much raw power.
Color me.
And you can see that Adam Cole definitely is the leader because Fish and O'Reilly are the ones that take all the punishment in the matches. Oh, nice wasteland. Oh, another.
Senton splash by Dane, and now he's going to take it.
Oh.
By Dane. Is this enough to put him
Oh, his foot's underneath. Oh, super kick.
Foot was under the rope anyway.
Super kick to the back of the head, and Dane goes down.
They made Adam Cole look like a great heel, are they, by picking his opportunity of when he was going to strike. Oh.
O'Reilly now prone.
Oh.
Oh. Jumping neck breaker with a belly to back suplex. Already down and hurt. And look at Adam Cole on the outside. Oh no.
Adam Cole's like, wait a minute, where?
Ooh, look at this.
Needs to set sail because here comes
Adam Cole, you ain't going anywhere, boy.
Adam Cole about to face the wrath of all three members of Saturday.
Ooh, Eric Young, yeah, he ain't going anywhere.
There is Eric Young.
I like
Where
this.
does Adam Cole go?
It's only one place for him to go now.
That's
Oh,
the
Killian
first
Dane's
one.
got him.
The NXT version of the Bermuda Triangle just swallowed up Adam Cole, and Dane brings him back in the hard way.
Adam Cole is about to pay.
This looks like it.
Insanity.
Oh,
All three members.
what?
What the? What is? Wait a.
Others are paid.
Oh my God! It's the Others of Pain. We haven't seen them since they lost the NXT Tag Team titles and TakeOver.
Oh my gosh. Well, Sanity wins by disqualification.
He is coming back with a vengeance.
And they have their sights set on Sanity.
Sanity fighting for their life. Wolf and Young have been stopped, and that leaves these two players right in there now with Killian Dane.
The match has been thrown out as Authors of Pain return to NXT, making a statement at the expense of Sanity.
Ooh, just tossed Alexander Wolf right into the.
Absolutely furious. They want to enact revenge.
Oh,
Authors of Pain wiping out members of Sanity. It is obvious that AOP have yet to write their final chapter in NXT.
We need to get some help down here, or there could be some serious injuries to Sanity.
It has been 2 months since we last.
I kind of like how the Undisputed Era was just watching this happen.
Thrown by Sanity at TakeOver Brooklyn 3, but they are out for revenge.
Oh, Super Collider.
Powerbomb in the Super Collider.
But there, take a look. The Undisputed Era have escaped relatively unhurt.
Where was all this going?
Authors of Pain have returned to NXT. What does it mean?
So clearly the Authors of Pain at some point are gonna get their rematch for the NXT Tag Team Championships. I like that. That was good. That was good. I like that. It was good. Overall, NXT was actually a really good show. That gets an up, by the way. Final up. That's like the yeah, but that gets an up. I like that. It was really good. But yeah, that was really good. So overall, yeah. So NXT, I thought it had some really good matches on it. Yeah. So overall, if I have to rate this show, I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10. I thought it was actually 8.5 out of 10. I thought this was a really good show. The only things I didn't really care about was like the Velveteen Dream stuff. That was just kind of like a slight thing, and I didn't really care much for that, like Cassius Ohno, Cesar Bononi match. It was just there, but everything else I thought was very solid. I thought they did, I think NXT is doing well, building up to this new faction. I think they're doing well with Aleister Black. I think they're doing really well with him. I think they're doing well with this NXT Women's 4-way they got building up. So overall, I thought NXT was really good. So yeah, that's pretty much my review, guys. My live reactions. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'm not going to do any plugs because I'm going to be making a lot of these videos. So I will do my plugs when I'm not going to make any more videos for the rest of the day. So I'll talk to you guys in a couple of seconds. I'm going to go review this show now.